Bitcoin dead on arrival. Oh yeah, Tuesday. Look at this rejection. This is we're raw dogging it today. Haven't looked at any of the charts. Haven't been on X. Just going for the old raw dog reaction here. This is what you call the dead zone. But as you can see, here's the rejection zone 74.5. This is where I expected to make an attempt and get rejected. Now we're building. This is our what you would call a build, right? It's cute, right? Just barely a build. We're going to consolidate. We're consolidating here. So we're going to build here, maybe make a shot. If we don't get over 74.5, then I expect to go down. How far down? Well, my first package is 50K. That's where I'm set up for. Second package, 29K. If 29K doesn't hit, great. That means 50K is great. That means everything else is great. Now, if 29K hits, that's probably a moving forward, a once in a lifetime opportunity to think about it. $2,900 is a 10% Bitcoin. That's attainable for, I don't want to say most, but it's not it's not impossible. So at 29K, it's kind of impossible, for the vast majority. In order to have in order to put 29K into Bitcoin, you need liquid, just sitting there. What are your Bank of America checking account? 29K. So when you look at it that way, it's more people would have to move things around, sell things, right? And so the liquidity of having 29K just sitting there is very rare. Although it does allow the opportunity for 10% of a Bitcoin, 20% of a Bitcoin, who knows, right? But we'll see that maybe. I mean, it needs some old fiat fundies to come into play to move the price, right? Without a buyer and just arbitrary board sellers. You know what? Yeah, let's sell, right? It's an opportunity. It's like shooting fish in a barrel for these sellers, right? Because there's no resistance. So if they want to push the price down, it's pretty easy. So we're going to need some fiat fundamentals just to get it up. But at that point, I'm at the stage in my Bitcoin career that I'm reverting back into a toxic maxi. Because when I see these stupid effing interviews, and I barely watch them anymore just because I can't. There's certain red flags, right? As soon as if we are a community that watches these idiots, these salesmen talking about what Bitcoin has to do, where it's going, these lies that were fed, it's unbelievable. It's almost comical. I still see Samson Mao or whatever, or whoever, the Tom Lee, 180, 250, F off, guys. You're getting over the skis. It's becoming a little bit apparent that it is a joke, perhaps. Now, it's not a joke to them because they're just trying to pump bags, right? I understand the marketing, but they're the marketing, right? So the reason why I get so toxic is that if it's a community waiting for the fiat regime to do something in order for price to go up, we've dropped the ball, right? Well, all these rate cuts and what the Fed's gonna do. If we've become a community that depends on the fiat regime to make moves in order for Bitcoin to do anything, it's I'm gonna time out and hit the bricks for a while and let that pass. I understand it. I understand that this bingo, bango, bongo, things have to move. But when it becomes a desperation, we'll see with rate cuts, with a Powell leaving and this guy coming in, and he's a hawkish dove, but sometimes he's a dovish hawk. Fuck off, right? It's just sad, right? We don't want to see that. To me, entering into this bear market in the seasonality and the timing of it all makes sense, right? with or without. Because so all the fiat fundies in the world didn't move the price up. Remember that on the way to the bull run. We had a Xanadu of fiat fundies tickling our taints until 126. Institutions buying, hedge funds buying, Michael Saylor buying, right? And it didn't move the price. So it's possible to have two thoughts in your head at once, but we can't be rejected by bullish fundies and then have bearish fundies in the bear market kind of pump our bags. It's just, we didn't get them there. We probably won't get them there. I just think it's the humble opinion of this piano that we'll just ride the seasonality wave. Just ride it. Ride it down to the bottom, the historic bottom, which is around October or September. I maybe think we might be a month or two early this year. But yeah, even that's a wild speculation. Just to say that we might be a month early, it's a wild speculation. It'll probably be October, just like it kind of always is, despite rate cuts, despite the fetish dove or the dovish hawk or the hawkish dove, the dovish hawk coming into play. Won't really do anything. I think what we'll probably see is on any type of fiat fundies, we'll see the bots move up to rejection zones and then get rejected. Just like it always does in a bear market. Like it's the kind of writings on the wall, right? And at this point, most people will probably, like I was watching, what was it? God, what the hell? It's like those four guys. I think it's James and CT and Marty Party and something else, some other guy. And they were raging bulls 2 weeks ago. Raging bulls. You know, I remember watching it 2 weeks ago. I'm like, are these guys raging bulls right now? Like it's amazing. And the combined knowledge of the market that these guys have is outrageous. And it just goes to show that all these people know nothing, right? They can be 40-year Wharton Business School grads. They don't know anything. They were still bullish. They were still bullish, and they were telling their probably combined community of 2 million subs amongst the four of them probably, that they expect the price to go up, and it's just a little bit of a retracement. And I give more credit to people, more subscribers, that they're kind of like side-eyeing these people now. But pick and choose your information where you get it from, right? Remember, yeah, the trend's your friend till the end, till it isn't. Still, I would say that this is a nice little candle. It's not a bullish and good. This is the daily chart, right? Well, this looks like what some legacy analysts might call it's a little bit of a, I don't know if it's a V shape, but it is a cute little bull flag. Like the flag is so tight. Look how what the hell? Where'd it go? It's so tight, this bull flag. Oh, damn. You know what I'm saying. Well, I don't have to put the thing. Yeah, I do, because I need to take the pole and slide it all. So I'm going to go from the body, not the wick. And breakout point is at 79K, which would be right around that 20 moving average. That would be an explosive move for a nothing week. Like, doesn't it feel like an absolute nothing week? Maybe I just cursed it. So that's a 12% gain. That would be a massive day, right? Have we seen 12% days in the past little while? I don't think so. Let's take a look. Well, I mean, to the downside, yeah. That's easy. It's easy to collapse 12% in like an hour. But have we seen 12%? This is like the biggest candle so far. That recovery candle. What's this guy? 4%. This guy looks pretty big. Maybe it's a 12% or 6. What was this guy, this recovery candle here? We're just going to go from the body. That's a 12% candle. So that was a 12% day right there. That's what we would have to do. We would have to replicate this. Now, we don't have to do it in a day. Scotty Mo. It could take till Friday to put in 12,000, to the upside. 3 here, 4 here, 3 here, 2 here. That would put us over our rejection zone. But I still think it's a humble opinion of this piano. We may get over it, but then we will get rejected hardcore and close underneath. Over on the weekly, that which once wicked will get candlesticked. Yeah, right here at the 200 moving average too. A lot of perfection going on. Let's get rid of this. Is the Trump dupe, but get rid of that. All this erased. Trump dupe, Trump froth, Trump lies. Maybe now we know it's not Trump. Trump's just a puppet, right? Explain that to a boomer. It's never going to happen. It's like we're sandwiched amongst two type of brain rots. We got the kids with the brain rot and the video games, and then we got the boomers watching their fear-mongering TV. So it's a different sandwich generation. We're sandwiched by brain rot. So that which once wicked will get candlestick. That would take us pretty close to that would take us back to 60K, right? And from here, that's righty money, yeah. Right from here, that would only be a 12%. So it's 12% to the upside to a really nothing burger, 74K, right? Would you still be writing a letter, from Camp Bangaho all the way back to your parents at 74K? No, no one would be. You'd see the retard influencers. We're back, baby, we're back. I knew it, right? All these Wharton grads and whatnot. But it would be nothing. We would just be coming up against the moving averages anyway. We probably should be. But it's about time I oscillated back to it. That would kind of make sense. By the time we do that, it might be at the top of this bear flag that we've been riding forever, but we broke under. What's going on with gold here? Gold 5,054. So we did close above the rejection zone. We may put in the second close. So I would expect maybe gold to continue up at this rate. If we don't get rejected down, it would have to go back to 480.855. But it's wild in the gold and silver. It's like this. So the movement here, just describing it closing underneath 485 would be like a 3% move. It sounds like nothing, right? But historically, that's a huge move for gold. But look at these wicks. So you can see if we were to consolidate here, the gold price that is right around the rejection zone, pop under it, we could lose it. But I think a closing 2 candles above the rejection zone is pretty hella healthy. Let's take a look at the dashboard here. I haven't seen in a week. Fear and Greed 10, 2.35 trillion crypto market cap. What are the flows like? Bingo, bango, bongo. We got some ups, we got some downs. Nothing to write home about at all. E-Money has 6-7 made it to Canada with Duke. Oh, has it ever? Yeah. It's even started to rot my brain because, like, I'll be playing squash, right? What's the score? 6 serving 7. Like, it's amazing how many times it actually comes up, right? And then, like, I don't make anything of it, but in Duke's jiu-jitsu, when it comes up, all the kids are just like, because they know that they don't want to make a big deal about it, but they're just like giggling their ass off. It's such a weird psyop to watch unfold. It really is unbelievable. Let's look at what is this? The hot stories. The hot Bitcoin bear market not over. Trader sees Bitcoin price bottom at 50K. Oh, well, some people are seeing the same thing, I guess. Coinbase bets on Backstreet Boys nostalgia and return to Super Bowl. What the hell was that? Coinbase TV spot on the Super Bowl divided opinion online, but the crypto exchange has conversations about it were to the point. What did they do? I didn't see that. 4 years after its viral QR code of crypto exchange, Coinbase has returned to the Super Bowl, this time betting on Backstreet Boys. Man, I wouldn't bet on betting on Backstreet Boys? What the fuck? Carl Elder, thank you for the 5. pianomattyb, member shy. Now they can watch the piano stream anytime because it goes private or to the members after. Membershippery bomb. Thank you very much, Carl Elder. Thanks for the support of the channel there. Much obliged. Keeping the lights on. This room, the light bulb went out yesterday, and I'm like, because you have that drawer with the miscellaneous light bulbs. It's like, are these old or are they new? And if they're new, why are they out of the package? And I don't remember putting them in here, so I'll go test it. And then you test it, and they don't work. But you do the little shake. Oh, this is broken. Some dummy put this broken light bulb into the junk drawer. This junk drawer is for junk. Miscellaneous junk you don't need, not light bulbs that don't work. So now I'm like, God, I got to go to a goddamn store and get some light bulbs. And if so, how many do I get? Do I get like a lifetime's worth of light bulbs? Because I don't want to come back, right? So do I go to like a Costco, or I don't know where. I don't even have a Costco membership. I don't know. I would have to Dusseldorf for that. Or do I go to Rona, or do I go to Home Depot and get like as many? What's your biggest light bulb thing? Well, we have packages of 12. Well, not enough. Well, how many do you need? Of the rest of my life, light bulbs. Like I never want to come back here to the store again. So I'm thinking, do you got a 48 banger? Like if I get 48 light bulbs, I can't see 48 light bulbs going out before the big old light bulb goes out, if you know what I mean. East Indian worker at Home Depot. No, I don't. Okay, don't worry about it. Got dark fast there. It'll always get dark fast. Coinbase marketing chief Catherine Ferdin. There you go. Marketing chief, a woman. I can see how Backstreet Boys came into play. That's an unpopular opinion, man. You really got to go down that highway. Well, listen, I'll tell you one thing that's not happening. A Gen Xer dude is never approving the Backstreet Boys as the marketing people. It's just never going to happen. It would be a joke. Now, listen, I can appreciate the Backstreet Boys. In fact, I play it probably once a night. The little medley has 2 Backstreet Boys songs in it. But I'm never going to hook my wagon to them. Like, I remember, let's do the math here on Backstreet Boys. Like, when did they come out? The 90s? Now, I guess I have a little thorn in my side because it's the humble opinion of this piano that the Backstreet Boys ruined Leaderhouse record deal potential. Because when we were getting record deal offers, it was before the boy bands came out, the second wave. Because there's always, in the AI that's been around since like the 60s, they just remarket old things that humans liked. Like, what did the humans like? They like prefab boy bands. Okay, let's make new ones. Okay, well, what should we do with this one? We need the same thing: nerd, stud, gay guy, kid, perfect. And then they bring them back. And it's just every 30 years or something they bring back boy bands. But it was right in the crux of, music was going this way. And then the boy bands came in and just it crushed the music industry. I would argue it's never been back. I mean, it kind of killed it dead. After that, you had the aughts, the early 2000s where, Foo Fighters, were still kind of kicking around there. And then there were some miscellaneous ones that we all forget, right? But there's been no like legendary rock bands. That'll probably come back too. It's about time that rock came back. It'll be pretty fun. It'll be pretty fun to see a younger generation of rock interpretation, right? But anyway, so that's maybe why I got a thorn in my side about Backstreet Boys. But again, No Gen X marketing director, male, is going to greenlight the Backstreet Boys. I could see women doing it, though, for sure, because they love the Backstreet Boys. They love the Backstreet Boys. Even so, we're talking about 30 years ago, man. This is 30 years ago. It's like being in the 60s and someone bringing someone from the 30s to launch their marketing campaign. You know, when you put it into these time perspectives, it just doesn't make sense. It's Coinbase's first Super Bowl ad spot since 2022 when it debuted a 60-second commercial featuring color-changing QR code that bounced around the screen like a DVD screensaver. That's kind of, that would have been neat. Nostalgic-y. QR code is directed to a link offering 15 in Bitcoin for those who signed up to. Why didn't they do that again? Which was so popular that it crashed the website. This is funny. So this is the marketing team. So the Catherine or whatever, she was probably posted. You know what, Catherine, we should do. It worked 2022, 3 years ago. Remember how it worked? It crashed the system. Remember the system crashed. People were trying. It was so successful. It crashed the system. Yeah, well, it sounds violent, crashing the system. I don't like that. What I do like is AJ from the Backstreet Boys with the long hair. You know, he's but Catherine, no, we're talking about the success of the marketing campaign here. We should go back to 2022. We just had a QR code. You know, that went like the DVD and it hits the corner every now and then. It was so great that, is this my tag sticking out here? Yeah. It was so great that it crashed the system. It was maybe the most successful marketing campaign. Well, I mean, the thing cost us $100. It was $100 to make that thing. Now I'll just do it. I'll do it. Catherine, I'll do it right now on my iPhone app. I can do it. I got an app that makes QR codes, and then I'll stick it into another app, and it'll do the DV thing. I'll do it right now. You don't even have to pay me. We'll just do it. It'll be zero. AJ was such a bad boy, though. Like he had the long hair. He had a devil may care attitude, and that's what I think that we should do. Devil may care, AJ. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring back the Backstreet Boys. It's done. It's done. I'm the head of this marketing campaign. So that's what we're going to do. Coinbase's latest Super Bowl ad drew divided opinions online, with some ex-users saying the commercial elicited jeers amid a market crash in crypto's ties to the Trump administration. Here comes the TDS. In contrast, others praised it for its simplicity and memorability. Yeah, if you're talking about it, it worked. Coinbase posted to X in response to a user who said the company's ad was terrible. Well, here's the thing. If you have to defend it didn't work, right? If you're actually in your own comment sections defending it didn't work. Because guess what? The last time you did it with the bouncing QR code, you didn't have time to defend anything because the system crashed. It was so goddamn, let's get out of this. I've had enough of this Backstreet Boy bullshit. Hot stories. Bitcoiner traders wait for 50K bottom. I wonder if they did the reverse engineering from 170. You know, that math. I wonder if they did that, or I doubt it. They're all too stupid. Bitcoin price forecasts still favor lower macro lows as traders brace for U.S. inflation data. Oh, here we go. Yeah, the fiat fundies, that'll move the price. Though something's got to move it. And renewed Japan-driven currency volatility. Back to the Japan trade. Bitcoin starts the second week of February, still in the defensive attack. Last week's sharp drawdown, with traders increasingly eyeing a deeper retracement towards 60K and even 50,000. Before a durable macro bottom forms. The market forecasts agree that Bitcoin price action has not yet put in reliable long-term bottom. CPI, fiat fundies. Week comes as markets lose faith in Fed rate cuts in March. Yeah. See, again, if we're relying on this, what's going on here? Oh. Maybe if what did I do? What did I do here? Can I move this? Is it too big? Is that what's going on here? I can do it with Twitter. See, it's cutting it off. And if I go too far, it'll just go to the next thing. Let's go that far. U.S. dollar strength begins to fade as analysts eye potential rerun of 2021 for Bitcoin dollar correlation. Oh, here we go. Yeah. The correlation. I love that. This was one of my favorite things about this bull run. It's all the retards that have millions of subscribers correlating everything they could. It was like pin the tail on the correlation. It's the M2 money supply. It's guaranteed. And now it is the PMI or the ICM or whatever. That's good. That's the savior. There's all these saviors, right? There are no saviors. Maybe that's the difference. I don't believe that there are any market saviors. You know, the only thing that could really change anything is, you know, an actual Bitcoin strategic reserve heading forward. You know, like, but we know that's not going to come. In fact, the Clarity Act, all these people are hanging there. It's the Clarity Act. Once the Clarity Act, I mean, you know, we can't really go anywhere until this Clarity Act is defined. We need it to be defined. We need more clarity in order for the price to go up. You know, we just won't see it. We can't possibly move forward unless we have Clarity Act. But you have to speak governmentanese, right? Clarity means it'll be very clear how institutions can monopolize the industry, and it'll be clear as mud as how the normal person navigates through the system, because they'll be like, well, I'm going to go, you know, I like Kraken, or I like whatever, insert name here, click. Oh, you no longer, you're in the States, you can't do it. Oh, I'll try another one. Click. Oh, I can't get on because I'm in the States too. What the hell? I'm in Canada, so it's even worse. Well, let's see, like BlackRock's website. Click. Oh, welcome. You can buy IBIT. Oh, okay. Well, let's look up JP Morgan. I don't even. Do they have a website? JP Morgan. Oh, there it is. Click. Oh, welcome. You can buy Bitcoin through our custodian. Oh, no, back to Binance. Binance. Click. Oh, you are geo-zoned out of here. That's what the Clarity Act is going to be. It's going to make it harder for everyone. See, this is why it's not a lie. Remember, diversity is our strength. It's not our strength. It's their strength, right? The Clarity Act is clear for them, not for us. Make sure you like and subscribe and share this video.